Yep, you guessed it. Dazn reporter hating on Gervonta Tank Davis, trying to make some type of point. Let's talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Well, the hate continues. Let me start with the quote, and then I'll break down my thoughts. So, Dazn reporter Sergio Mora, former fighter, says Gervonta Tank Davis is 27. He's a beast and exciting to watch, but his lack of opposition is coming to light. First of all, how is his lack of opposition coming to light? Based on what? He's undefeated, unbeaten. What are you talking about? It says at age 23, Ryan Garcia's record already outweighs Gervonta Davis's. It's not a good look when you got a kid chasing down a tank. Wow. So, I mean, this is by far one of the dumbest, most ill-advised, misinformed, stupid, preposterous takes that I've heard in recent boxing. We got to do a better job as fans, and I want you guys in the comment section to let me know if you have ideas, but we got to start tuning out the noise. The thing is, boxing is the best sport in the world. The sweet science, the art of hit, where your opponent can't hit you, right? But boxing is starting to allow, and I kind of feel like I'm partly to blame because I'm a pioneer in this game. I was doing the boxing, talking just on the mic before podcasting was a thing, before all these companies and promoters started making shows and, you know, spin-offs and pods and different things discussing boxing. Everybody wants to discuss boxing, but I'm the pioneer, you know what I mean? But one of the downside, and I don't care because I never feel threatened. Can't nobody do what I do, and they can't do it how I do. I'm the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. So I'm not worried about more people indulging in boxing conversations. But I am, and I do take, you know, issue with people painting these fake and false narratives that really get nowhere. To me, Dazn looks extremely desperate. They're trying to paint this imagery that Tank Davis is, you know, almost 30 and he's getting chased by Ryan Garcia, who's 23. It sounds preposterous, like I said. It sounds stupid because one thing Sergio Mora is not willing to tell you, that I'll tell you, is that Ryan Garcia, first of all, he's called out a lot of people outside of Gervonta Tank Davis. A lot of people. And the common denominator is Ryan Garcia has not faced any one of those people he called out. He said he was going to fight Manny Pacquiao. I'm going to fight with this kid, Ryan, just like I did HATIN, right? Never happened. Called out Devin Haney, never happened. Teofimo, never happened. Called Eastside Pitbull Cruz, who's a savage, called him a Chihuahua. You called him a Chihuahua instead of a Pitbull, but then the fight never happened. You said you'll fight Joseph Jojo Diaz, then you fought Tagto. Then you fought Fortuna, a guy that Jojo Diaz beat. You're saying you want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, but so far it's been all talk, obstacles, roadblocks. Beyond that, you got Ryan Garcia, who just last year fought one time. So again, this comment sounds stupid from Sergio Mora. Ryan fought one time last year. So you're bringing up as if Tank's an old man or something, like, oh, he's 27 and he hasn't fought no one. Ryan is 21, 22 or whatever age he is, and he fought one time last year, and that was in January of 2021, and he got dropped by Luke Campbell, right? Got dropped by him. Devin Haney beat the guy that beat Luke Campbell, which was Jorge Linares, and the guy that also dropped Lomachenko. See, these are the things Sergio Mora is not going to tell you. So it just all sounds like propaganda. Ryan fought one time. He pulled out and said he had anxiety and life was too hard, and you know, he wasn't going to be able to fight Fortuna last year. Then the report said he was going to fight Jojo Diaz at the Staples Center Crypto Arena, and he pulled out, said he had to get immediate hand surgery. So he dipped out and didn't fight anyone. Now he came back for these two little quick fights that no one really asked for. Togo sandwich, and then a fight with Fortuna after Jojo Diaz already beat him, and he had one tune-up fight, I think somewhere in the Dominican Republic. And then now they're trying to make Ryan sound like he's a killer, like he's been hunting Tank down. Meanwhile, if you look at Tank's fights, Tank's fighting guys that are showing up to fight. Look at Ryan Garcia's last 2 fights and ask yourself, did it really look like Emmanuel Togos was ready to win that fight? And I don't care how good you are, the better your competition is, you're going to meet someone that at least can hang and produce a competitive fight, or at least competitive moments, if you're fighting who you should be fighting. But this is clearly clever matchmaking by Golden Boy Promotions and Ryan's team, right? Because you look at Tank Davis's opponents, Mario Barrios looked like a skyscraper next to Tank, and he looked like he was definitely trying to win the fight. And Floyd Mayweather even told Tank, hey, you might be down a round or 2, you got to kick it up a notch. Showed up to fight. Rolly, people thought he was going to come out like a wild, primitive caveman. Fought a measured approach as the bigger guy, and Rolly was like cocked back and trying to catch Tank. And he even created a knot. I think he elbowed Tank, so he's just a rough customer. His style of fight. Guys showing up to fight. Eastside Pitbull Cruz, I don't even have to go into detail. Eastside, because some people were claiming Eastside Pitbull Cruz won the fight. Tank fought him with one hand, and Tank was boxing his ears off, right? But we seen after that fight how good Pitbull Cruz, how vicious and ferocious he is in his fight with Gamboa. And Sergio Mora has the audacity to suggest that Ryan Garcia's resume is better than that. Not to mention Leo Santa Cruz, Gamboa, Jose Pedraza. And see, this is the old media talking point. Tank beat Pedraza before Lomachenko. But you see, when guys go to Top Rank, they leave the black advisor, Al Heyman, and then they go to Top Rank. Now all of a sudden, these guys that PBC fighters had already beaten, they become like these legendary B-sides. Like Tank beat Pedraza before Lomachenko, and they said it was a cherry pick. Even though Pedraza, that was his weight class, and he was a champion, and Tank dog walked him and stopped him. Later, years later, when he was like basically a champion in new division, and majority of the fights were just cleverly matched fights, and then Lomachenko fights him, and then everybody loves Pedraza and says he's so great because Top Rank told you so great. They did the same thing with Richard Comey. You had a black fighter in Robert Easter Jr., and he almost stopped Comey. He beat him, almost stopped him in the final round, and then nobody cared. They said, oh, Comey, he's a bum when Robert Easter fought him. And then years later, when Teofimo, a Top Rank fighter, fought him, and then years later, when Lomachenko just recently fought him in his last fight, now they say Richard Comey is the god. And, and the same thing. Now they're trying to hype up Ryan Garcia. Last thing I'm going to say is this. Another reason why Sergio Mora's comment sounds so dumb to me is if you really were trying to make the fight, Showtime doesn't need you. That much is apparent. If you were really, truly trying to make a fight with Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, why would you be hating? You look at Oscar De La Hoya, Mexican-American, and you look at Sergio Mora, Mexican-American, and how is this conducive to making the fight by chastising Gervonta Davis? Oscar saying Tank, his numbers are a lie and he only sold 100,000, making some stuff up. Tank's, they're trying to pressure Tank, and Sergio Mora, the Dazn reporter, is saying this and that. This stuff can't be trusted. And I don't see how this is a way to bridge the gap when there's obviously sides of the streets and you claim you want to make the fight. It seems like people would shut the F up and, at least try to negotiate instead of berating the other side. You don't really see PBC berating Dazn because they on top. There's no reason for PBC. They don't have to take shots. They just keep putting out the hits. Meanwhile, you got these fake narratives from people like Sergio Mora. Clown stuff. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. SLC, subscribe, like, and comment. And I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with a $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a Super Thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.